Okay, so what we have here is a vest that needs to be sized up. And I will tell you, can a costume be sized up? Yes. Will your tailor or seamstress hate you secretly for asking them to do it? Also yes. So how do you? So luckily enough, this vest is the same inexpensive fabric that I could get at Walmart to add a piece. But what I'm going to do is on the side seam where it's least noticeable, cut it apart. I'm going to stay stitch this just to keep these pieces together. And then I'm going to create a new panel out of this that I will then sew between the two to help add the width to size this vest. So after tracing the size of the piece that I'm going to need, I cut it out. This ironing board is gross. Don't blame me. This is probably older than your grandma, but it's what I've got to work with here. I'm not in my studio right now. I'm going to iron these pleats in. These folds are going to be my seam allowance, and that's going to make it so that there's a nice clean edge when I bring this thing over on the vest and sew it down. That's going to help make it look like it actually belongs with part of the vest. This step is the most expensive or most important step if you are trying to make something look professional. Iron your seams. I know it seems like you want to skip it, but iron. Why am I not in the studio? Why am I at home? I had surgery, so I haven't been on TikTok, and I didn't recover from it as quickly as I was supposed to. I've had some setbacks, so I still am supposedly taking it easy. This is me taking it easy, which is really me not taking. So now we are lining up our pieces. I am tucking that stay stitching inside. That way it'll just help hold this seam down. Look how nice that matches up. That's gonna look good if I do a nice clean seam on it, which is the plan. It's gonna be so almost invisible. Most people, unless they're looking really closely and know what to look for, aren't even gonna be able to tell. We just tuck that inside. Shh, hush, hush, night, night, baby. We're gonna do a little back stitch just to keep this top piece going. And then forward again. And no, I don't ever sew with pins. If you know me, you know I don't ever sew with pins. Pins? Who's that bitch? We don't know her. That's a pretty little seam right there. And here we are. Second verse, same as the first. If you're wondering what that sound of water is in the back, I'm not trying to make you pee. That's my turtle tank. The joys of sewing from home. We made our 58, so we're good there. Last thing we're gonna do is give this thing a nice press. Again, pressing is where all the difference is made. Pressing is what separates the professionals from the flying by the seat of their pants. You can absolutely fly by the seat of your pants, but as long as you iron, no one will know. And here is our finished vest. No, I don't have a model. I'm so sorry. I'm at my house. My mannequins are all at my studio, but you can see how nice this turned out after all. This is a shadow, just so you know. But yeah, ready for our client tomorrow, just in time for New Year's Eve.